Okay, so I didn't even plan on making this video because I'm busy today and I woke up early for Elizabeth the End, but what the fuck is this servant? Like, actually? So I'm not gonna do a full review here because I will do a full review later, but this character is insane, just looking at her skills. So first of all, she has Triple Buster, so she is a really good DPS, like Gorilla deck, of course, but the most outrageous part is her skill set. So just take a look at these skills, right? First skill, 30 self-battery, 10 charge per turn for the party, and then 10 stars per turn on each member, by the way. So this is 30 stars per turn, right? Which is really good, obviously. Like, it's better than characters like Himiko, who has 24 stars per turn. It's 8 stars on each member, but it's not the craziest thing we've seen, right? Even though for welfare, this is pretty nuts. Second skill, increases party attack for 3 turns, right? 20% charisma, okay, really nice with the skill 1, supporter effect. And party-wide 20% crit up, okay, really nice as well. And of course, if she's on Pumpkin, or Halloween, field, she gives a party 30 more crits. So if you are on a Halloween battlefield, which you can only apply currently with Caster Liz, and she's pretty dog shit, but I think during this event, every stage is Halloween, it's a party-wide 50% crit, right? This is just casually Merlin skill 2, but it's conditional, so, I'm not going to talk too much about it either. And it's a 30 star bomb as well. Okay, sure, just shower me with stars. Third skill, targetable 50% buster for 3 turns, and crit damage for 3 turns. Oh, so you're actually Merlin, though. So you have a charisma like Merlin, you have one target 70% crit for 3 turns, and a mana burst for 3 turns. And you generate 30 stars per turn from the skill 1, and you have slow charge 10% per turn for 3 turns, right? So obviously you don't have the immediate 30 charge like Merlin, but the buff numbers are pretty close. In some situations it's better because Merlin is 50% crit for the party and then 100% crit for one guy before only 1 turn, right? So if you're only considering one guy, it's 150 and then 50-50, while Liz is 70-70-70 for 3 turns, equal, right? So yeah, sometimes Liz actually outbuffs Merlin, which is so stupid. But of course, this skill has other effects. This skill is also a 5,000% star absorba for 3 turns. So Liz actually has way better like star support than Merlin, so to speak, because she has 30 stars per turn on skill, and she has a 20 star bomb, and she has a 5,000 star absorba for 3 turns, which basically means you get all the stars, whoever you put this on, right? And finally, this skill has a demerit. It reduces her HP to 1, and it also gives her a 3-turn debuff where she drains her own HP by 1,000 every turn. So this skill kills her if you don't cleanse the debuff. Like, this is a normal cleansable debuff, so you can choose not to, have her die. You can heal her, or you can cleanse this, but usually this skill will kill her if she uses it. But you gotta remember, characters that can swap themselves off of the front line are good in this game. Characters like Arash, Habatrot, Sojiro, their biggest selling points are the fact that they can just exit the field whenever they choose to. So this is actually not a demerit, it makes her more flexible considering you can avoid that death from happening. So her buff numbers are already crazy. Again, as a refresher, 20% attack up, 70% crit up for 3 turns, 50% buster up for 3 turns, 10% slow charge per turn for 3 turns, 30 immediate star bomb, 5,000% star absorb up for 3 turns. Just ridiculous, right? Like, this is SSR levels of support on a welfare. And then we take a look at our MP. It's a lot more humble. It's an AoE buster MP that removes all offensive buffs, which is pretty nice. In some boss fights is useful. Burn, curse, doesn't really matter. I guess synergize with the current event CE. And the overcharge is Buster Ramp Up. It's 3 turns, actually. So it will help her triple Buster deck a lot, even if you're not using her MP afterwards. But it's normal. Like, the MP looks like a welfare MP, right? Like, it doesn't look anything crazy, but the skill set is ridiculous. But you gotta remember, this is a Buster AoE damaging MP, so this means that she can Buster Loop, right? She can normally Buster Loop because she has a 30 MP battery on her skill 1. That's even slightly better because it has 10% slow charge, right? And she can choose to not die with her 3rd skill because her 3rd skill takes her down to 1 HP and it drains 1k at the end of each turn, right? But the best farming Mystic Code, which is the new plug suit, has a 3000 heal. So if you just heal her after using her third skill, she's fine. She's not dead. So you can just do normal buster looping. Or you can use her as a big Arash, right? Because she's, you know, AoE buster, 30 MP charge. And guess what? She has supportability, even a little bit of MP charge, and she swaps herself out. Reminds you of someone? Summer Kuro. Yeah, so she is kind of like a Summer Kuro. She does not enable nearly as many units to buster loop with a Black Grill as Summer Kuro, because she only gives you 10 charge per turn at the end of each turn for 3 turns, which only procs twice in 3-turn farming, as opposed to Summer Kuro, where if you hit 3 enemies, she's going to give you 30 charge on the next turn, right? So she can only enable characters with 50 MP batteries that have like a 5-turn cooldown, counting their own skill sets cooldown reduction, of course, or characters that have flat recharge, like Mordred or Artoria, because those characters could loop with Rising Mud Rain, which gives overcharge, right? And the overcharge just basically gives them 10% more MP at the end of turn, and this Liz does the exact same thing. So they can also Black Grill loop now with Liz. I don't think that's particularly relevant compared to the other functionalities, because I never thought of Summer Kuro as being someone super meta, but you can use her like that if you want to. And again, if you just want to use her as a damage buffer that swaps herself out, she's probably better than Summer Kuro. Like, Summer Kuro's buff numbers are way less than this Liz, especially if you're using her with a buster unit, right? So I'm gonna give a more in-depth review on this character and a hot take, but like, this is ridiculous. This is genuinely ridiculous. Like, if this was an SSR, I would tell you to roll like 1 copy, because why not? It's like a Merlin that can automatically swap herself out. For min-turn people, this is a must roll, even if she was an SSR, right? But she's free, and you don't even have to keep like an esports copy or something stupid like that, because she takes herself down to 1 HP. Like, I'm gonna 120 her, but I can still use her as an esports, because it doesn't matter. So top tier servant, I think this is like actually the best welfare we've gotten in 2 years. Genuinely, the best welfare we've gotten in 2 years. I can't remember what we got like 2 years ago. In that year, like current year NA, I don't remember what we got. Like, Nocnaria is pretty good, but I think she's better than Nocnaria, right? But so like, I don't even know if she's like literally the best welfare we've ever gotten in the history of this game. She might well be, but just ridiculous. I don't know how they can print this on like a welfare. It's so stupid. Oh, so somebody reminded me, oh, you should check out her Bonsai after I've done my recording already. So let's check out her Bonsai. So when she dies, she gives the other 2 members 30 charge. It's an upgraded version of the Merciless one, which is a welfare C you can buy right now for 5,000 mana prisms, and whoever wears it dies, it gives the other 2 members 20 charge. So yeah, this is better. It's 30 MP charge. With the Bonsai, obviously, I don't think it's a good argument. It's kind of like, oh, I'm going to use Summer Kuro with her Bonsai for farming, but technically, she's a 30 charger. She can allow anyone to BG loop now with this Bonsai. And also, in a challenge quest, this is just like Crane. This is like better than Crane, because Crane's MP charges happening when she MPs. So if you want to chain her MP before your DPS's MP, you're kind of wasting the charge. But this happens at the end of turn, because, you know, she dies at the end of turn. So this is insane. Again, just what a amazing Bonsai for this character. So yeah, ridiculous. I don't know what to say. I'm baffled at how good this character is. Genuinely better than the SSR, when I already think the SSR Liz is like top tier, single target multi-core. But this is just on another level.